Thokozani ogogo nomkhulu wasendodela ugogo bathi nibathi mawuvula kuvala emzini amadoda u-Aunty Usha, your number one locksmith. Guys, wealth do not come cheap. Guys, it's not easy to open things. It doesn't come cheap, guys. I know this for the fact, as a human being, as somebody that is struggling myself, as somebody that is doing means to survive. You know, your small business there, you know, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work, you close it down, you start something else, and you connect with different people from different countries. And also, I know this for the fact that I deal with you guys every day. Every day, there's a WhatsApp, there's an SMS, there's a call, there's an email, there's a message that I get from a friend, from a colleague, ukuthi hey usibanibani ufuna something yemali, something yamashankurana, and everything. And I know for the fact ukuthi I'm a traveler. I'm a traveler, and not romantically so, but in searching for things that can work for you guys in South Africa. And that's why I'm traveling. That's why I'm here in Ghana. It's to look for nothing but that as well, you know. Guys, if getting rich, wealthy, it was easy, then we were going to have the majority of rich people compared to people that are not rich, are not wealthy. Why, Kok, are you saying that? It's because I've made a video. The reason I'm saying that is because I've made a video where I've explained ukuthi there's a lot, those who are rich already, they are closing doors for those who are not rich. And the door is tiny because those who are in, they don't want to come out. And it's just a little bit of them. Those who are wealthy and those who are in, they don't want to come out. They don't want to come out. And those who are outside, us that were outside, that want to go in, it's a plenty of us. And we are dealing with the minority whom are gatekeepers. Lalela, they are closing. They are closing us out. They don't want us to know. You go to a person and say, hey, Sibali, I know, man, we used to struggle together. What happened? What did you do? They'll send you to somewhere else. Somewhere very, very wrong, for that matter. And this door that I'm talking about, that divides the poor and the rich, it's very tiny. It's very tiny. And to enter that door, just to enter that door, it's very difficult. I'm glad that I've worked so hard to have people that I can really, really, really rely on. Really, really rely on now that I know. You know, I called Mr. Dlamini. I was even afraid to talk to him. I sent him a message to say, hey, Mkulu, I'm in the corner. I'm in a very tight corner here. This is the situation. This is a trip I'm planning. He raised his hand. He sent me money to make this trip possible. When I'm here, I've made contacts. Gogo, they've made it possible. Preference, he made it possible. It's such people, it's many, but it's such people who made it possible because they can see how much I'm doing. They can really see, man, Ukoko is doing something. You know, Ukoko is really, 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 really doing something for us to have that thing, you know, a breakthrough, if I may put it that way, in life. So this door is very tiny, and there's a lot of us that wants to go in. Have you ever been in a situation whereby the stadium is overcrowded? The Stampede in Ellis Park Stadium, I was in the middle then. I was very junior, and we were there to collect films from the colleagues who were inside taking pictures. It was a trauma. If you know that Stampede of the game between Orlando Pirates and Chiefs, at Ellis Park Stadium. I think that was the last game of Orlando Pirates and Chiefs in Ellis Park Stadium. It was, trust me, it was a nightmare. It wasn't something very easy that you can think of and everything. It was a trauma. Why? There were more people outside the stadium compared to people who were inside the stadium. And the gate to come in, it was very small. Gates were very limited. That is a problem. The same thing happens with the rich and the poor. Umnyango mncinyane, mncane umnyango. And sonke sifuna ukungena. Nami ngifuna ukungena kulo mncane umnyango. So guys, we need to appreciate the help, the efforts of the healers. I'm in Ghana and I've realized what you know, when it comes to issues of issues, it's not something that you can sit down and make a budget as if you're doing a groceries and the school fees for your children and whatever at home. No, it's not as easy as that. It's difficult. It's difficult. But we are here to make it possible for you guys to get what you need, not what you want, because what you want, it might be something that it's not it's realistic, but at least of something that you need. That's how the channel is growing. That's why we have so much followers. That's why we have so much people that are following our channel and loving our channel. It's because of we're talking realistically. We're not talking things that you know, it's a pure dream and everything. Maybe the question to you will be, is there this thing called wealthy, rich, affordability and everything? Yes, there is. Koko, is there a muti that can really change a person's life? Yes, there is. Yes, there is. And I don't blame people who are in, who don't want to tell us what happened, how do they get in. It's fine. It's fine. It's your secret. Keep it that way. It's okay. We need to work hard. We can't fold our arms and wake up tomorrow and want to be rich without knowing, without doing what it takes for individual to be wealthy, without being patient enough for what, Gogo, for the process. Getting wealthy, it's a process. It's not what you've paid and that's it. Then you fold your arms. It's a process. I've mentioned it in other videos to say we need to use Muti holistically. Holistically. I always say in most of the videos, let's listen to such content that we have in this channel with a sober mind so that we understand how much one works. I would have loved to be here with my family. I would have loved to have beautiful pictures, memories that will say, I've visited so many beautiful places. So many beautiful places. But you have never even seen one picture whereby it was showing me of the nice time I'm having. Because going to that country, that was not a purpose for me to have fun. Even if I can take pictures, I'm not saying I don't have pictures of those places, but those pictures were not for public consumption. It were pictures mainly just to say, I want to have this memory. I want to know that I've seen this before. And it ends there. Most of the reason, the main reason of trips that I take, it's to bring something home that will change lives. People are starting businesses that are failing. Myself, that must come to an end. People are having congregations. Hey. I've told you about churches here. There's a lot of churches and a lot of followers. There's a street when we travel from Accra to this province. I think I've passed the last. I think I've stopped calculating at around 20 something fuel stations in one road. And I'm not talking about every after 5 kilometers. No, hundreds of meters, maybe 200 meters. There's a filling station and everything. Then I asked my colleague Frank to say, Frank, how are these people making money and everything? He said they are making money. That's why other fuel stations, we can see them, they are new, they are making money, the price is different. Others, they buy there because of they share, they're from the same tribe and everything. Remember, Ghana has plus minus 46 languages. Yes, around 46 languages. So it's more of, it's my homeboy that owns that, as whatever there is cheap, that one is strong and everything. They survive. I'm talking about filling stations. Yes, filling stations. We don't have such in South Africa, whereby you will have so many filling stations. If you can, I was on the bike from I pour fuel at Emelo, and as I was at Spring, I was worried to say no. Let me do something, because if you think, if you own a N17 from Emelo to N12, there's no fuel station on the freeway. So here, there's nothing like that. There's fuel stations everywhere, and they survive. So we're here to find out the truth behind them surviving. How do they make sure that they survive? How many people in South Africa are running Aspaza shops that are not surviving, taverns that are not surviving, supermarkets that are not surviving, filling stations that are not surviving, franchises that are closing down, loan sharks borrowing people, and people don't want to bring back your money? That's why we're here. I'm saying we, because I'm not here alone. With your ancestors, we're here. With my ancestors, we're here. We are here to make things happen. We are here to make things to be very simple for you. We are here to simplify things for you, so that your efforts, because we cannot all travel, guys, because we don't have money for us to travel. So don't you think, Oguti, the fact that I've paid 5,000 rand to Ukokobatin, whatever that needs to happen, it needs to happen no matter what? No, no. If I were to charge you just for me to be in this country, just to talk about Ghana alone, if I were to charge you alone to say, okay, you want this thing, you want me to go and get it in Ghana, and then you said, that's fine. Then I said to you, it's fine. I can do everything, something that is personalized to you. And the amount that I can give, I'm telling you, you'll be swearing at me. You'll be swearing at me, calling my fathers in his grave, and all my ancestors with their panties, namaplumas, namatilos. I'm telling you, you'll be insulting me if I can tell you how much can it cost. Koko, do you get such kinds? Yes, I do. There's plenty. There's plenty that I do get on that. I'll be going to Mali very soon. I just got a WhatsApp this morning. I'll be going to Mali. There's a client that is facing a very, very, very serious problem, and I have told him already to say, whatever you need, I can only get it in Mali. I'm going to Mali for one person. One person. Yes, it is possible. So I'm not here for one person. I'm here for all of us. I'm here to get a bit of that, a bit of that, a bit of that, a bit of that. However, I've realized, Uguti, I need to come back. No, guys, a week in such country is not enough. I need to come back. I need to be here for at least 3 weeks. And luckily, I've got a most humble colleague here, Frank. He's so clued up about things that are happening in this country. He's so open. He's very reasonable in terms of the rates in transporting me, translating for me, and doing a lot of things. He knows a lot of languages around the country. So I'm grateful to have such a person, and I'm coming back. But don't say, Gogo, now Gogo is saying that he's coming back and everything, which means azanga I told and no, guys. No. Guys, there's Muti that needs a certain tradition, a way of doing things to take it out from where it is, whether it's in the river, whether it's in the soil, whether it's a tree, but you need to get it from the higher branch of the tree, or whatever. It's not as simple. This is not a supermarket. It's not a market. Yes, there's muti that we can get in a market. Yes, there's muti that can get it easy. Some of the muti I had to make orders. I'm still going to make other orders to say, this is what I need. I will have to come back whether I like it or not. Unfortunately, I need to come back. And there's no excuse about it. And I understand, Mina, as a healer, Uguti. Why? I know. I'm fine with that. Yes, it's costing. Yes, I agree with that. But I'm okay with that. So I'm coming back. I'll be here longer. And I'll be able, when I'm here, to do the online consultation. For now, I've promised, I think, about 3 people that I will be able to do the online consultations when I'm here. It was impossible. It is still impossible because my mind, my ancestors, I'm spiritually more on things, on the list of things that needs to be achieved in this country. So the purpose of this video is, it's a process to be wealthy. It's not an overnight thing. It's a process, and you need to be patient. People who are wealthy, they've been patient. They didn't wake up being wealthy. Others, they are enjoying the hard work that was done by their ancestors. And ask yourself, what kind of an ancestor are you going to be if when yourself, you are refusing to be patient? Are you going to expect people that will be expecting wealth from you to be patient while you are still doing other job? No. When I'm here, finally, I need to call you ancestors when I'm here. Everybody's ancestors that is meant and is going to meet with me in the future, even if the person have never met with me. That's why I have people who are saying, Gokomena, the first time I saw it was not on YouTube. But when I saw you on YouTube, I've realized that I saw you one day. Koko, when I heard about Koko Batinimbata, I had a dream about Uti. I will get my help from Koko Batinimbata. I believe such. Because our ancestors have met before I've even accepted their calling. It was nice to be in the media. It was nice. It was nice. That's why now I'm in ancestral media platform, whereby I bring things to you guys on a silver platter. Now you're sitting down at your lounge and everything, and you're getting all of this information. Now you know. Even if I didn't call you as promised to say, I will let you know when I leave the country. But now, through this platform, now you know what this is also an announcement to say, I've said I was going to go to Ghana. Now I'm in Ghana. Now I'm in Ghana. Now you have a proof which, okay, isalukwazi sendoda ngempela sihambile sazihamba sofinyelela kuphi eGhana. So thank you very much, guys. The place is very hot, but it's beautiful. Beautiful people, very friendly. Franz went to drop something on his aunt, and greeted me. It was nice. And then we drove. As we are driving to this accommodation, aunt called Frank to say, why don't you bring book that gentleman a place nearby? It's cheaper, it's closer, and everything. It's cheaper, it's closer, it's beautiful, and everything. So auntie didn't see me once and say, that's a tourist. My son must kill that guy with money and everything. Aunt is thinking for me. Eh? Aunt, listen, aunt is thinking for me. Beyond Chris, Frank. And Frank did tell me to say, I've tried to get you a place there, but it was fully booked. But I got you another place. So that's how there's humanity here. People are so gentle. The ladies here at the venue I'm in, they're very friendly. Thank you, sir. Have a great journey. What? Genuinely so. So it means our ancestors are with Sarwa Zendot. Our ancestors are going with Sarwa Zendot in making sure Uguti Sarwa Zendot spirit is conducive to receive nothing but the best motive that we are here for. Coco, why you guys are going on social media and announcing these things and everything? Long time ago, it was through a word of mouth because there was no social media. If there was a social media, then the same was going to happen. So even you, don't be chacharach to criticize the social media platforms. Because now you have seen me, now you're commenting about this because of what? Social media. Thokozani, Sarwa Sendot in Ghana. I'm now a Ghanaian. Thokozani.